Yes, hello. This live is meant for recharging purposes. It's to help me to gain sanity over a lot of the craziness that I happen to go through on a daily basis when it comes to pieces of my life, as well as stressors that I have ran into. So I really wanted to make light on that. I notice, a lot of times, especially at work, people tend to want to bring certain situations that involve the impossible as well as strenuous actions. They like to bring it upon you as well. I heard a while back that when someone gets a cold, there are certain individuals that try to give their cold to someone else. And the more I see in the work field, the ongoing occurrences that I know I come across, I can see why that just is a lot of why that is in full effect. In the opposite, like if a supervisor likes to give away their crazy that they may be prone to throughout the day, they try to give it away. That is absolutely what it is. So therefore, I just have to do certain exercises and comprehension because on a daily basis, I handle quite a bit of questions. Some questions they go in a they go in such a random state that the answers even can just it seems overlap themselves, especially on repeated questions. It's really not a good space to be in when you're trying to relieve yourself from stressors of everyday life. So, here we go. This has been a quite a long time since I've done my comprehension examples and exercises, and I don't know why because I definitely benefit from these. Well, I do benefit from these. I'm working on my filter words, really trying to form a bond with patients. It's very difficult for me for some reason. So, without further ado, hey or hi, how are you? I'm trying to get at my best. I hope the same for you. Yes, I'm going to continue to look forward and just move on. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye bye. I think that's the one of the most important parts of starting your day is knowing exactly what you're getting yourself involved in, especially in the morning. It can be quite a surprise. Ooh, yes. See, there it is. There's the filter word. It's going to it's going to be a time for me to really tone down on the filter words. I can see The only thing I can do is slow down the pace, because sometimes the pace of my speech. So if people thought things were rough now on roadside of the fence, when people are listening to me, they have no idea what they could be walking themselves into. But I am fully in the train of providing better quality content. And if that means that I'm going to have certain people trying to jump down my back, whether it is with jokes or just trying to, I say, let me down. I say, so be it. Because my well being comes first. It could take you quite a while to really understand that at first look. But it definitely is something that you must take notice to, because it is important. So I'm just lending a hand to Scrimp this morning. It's been a little while that I've worked on my comprehension abilities, and I want to do this way more often. So let's do another example. Well, it looks like it's time to close out. It's time to leave the premises. How was your day? I bet you are. It's time to get a brief amount of slumber in. Yeah. Okay, so the kids will be home today. All right, I hope they'll let you get a little bit of rest in. I don't have children, but I'm quite sure that I know it can be, a great deal to handle. But, I know you are feeling capable. So I'll go ahead and let you leave out, because I know you have a couple of things on your table that you may want to accomplish, especially the nap, and seeing just how you may handle the children. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. Things just like that, I feel, are helpful. Knowing how to project to people is very important. It builds a recognizing character, something that if you do on a daily basis, that you will remember. I fall short at continuing to do things to stay consistent. So I think that's what I'm working on right now, is my consistency. my ability to reach out and give myself the consent to decrease my hesitation from not being comfortable with the word choices that I use. So I really think that this live is very effectful. It's going to be something that I can really use in the future. I'm going to start these things. I'm going to start these comprehension exercises back, not at full force, but I need them for cleansing. And this really helps me when I don't drink coffee. This is another energy. Comprehension energy is some of the best natural states of exercising mentally that you can do. It brings a lot of logic back into place, and it helps you really strengthen your ability to think and hear, actually. So, it's quite a bit, and that it gives you in the form of resources, as well as your pronunciation. It helps you to lower your aspect of being a speedy Gonzalez, as they say, and rush through words. I get people that tell me all the time that I not misspell, mispronounce someone's name or a place. A lot of it deals with miscomfort and trying to actually recognize what I'm reading or what I'm saying and rushing through what I really need to get out correctly. So, now that I have spotted that problem, that will be something that I can check up on too. So, yes, this live was made without any resource of coffee, actually, no water either, and that's not good. I really need some water. I've been slacking on my drinking of water as well. That's why I think, I also had a rough start of the week, and now it's ended. It's the week is about to end. Isn't that something? So yes, I'm really just trying to work on gaining another balance with comprehension energy, because I do love to give out a lot more precise and to the point dialect that's not hindered by hesitation as well as rushing through an experience, because I feel that I can be perfect, which creates a lot of error because I am too impatient with getting to the next chapter that I need to be in. And I know that I can get get there with exercise as well as doing my homework. These exercises do develop different mental plans and effects, especially if I do feel a certain weakness is causing me to not be able to do certain functions that I have done in the past. So I just wanted to bring all of this to the attention to people that are here to do their mental exercises through video blogging. I think it can be quite effective, especially if you are a person that creates video content. It can help you to gain your placement again, as well as your surroundings. You're pinpointing what you are presenting and knowing is if it is good or a benefit to you to continue. I think right now I'm not stating that I am in a type of denial, but I do feel as though I was at a point that mental energy was highly needed because I was feeling a sort of drainage, as well as I did feel as though I was losing it. I'm not afraid to say that. I felt that I was losing a lot of my approaches towards logical thinking, even though in the back of my head there was my conscience. I don't always listen to my conscience. I really think conscience is just as about as a distant friend as my patience. Because a lot of times when I am impatient, I will leave certain strategies that my conscience makes up to the side because I look for a more rushed solution that doesn't always end me up in the place where I would like to be. So, I really need to think about that. Gaining my placement on doing what helps support self control, my prefer my preparation over consistency, and my ability to take charge over my life at valuable times. This has been a wake up call for me. So I just may put this video out in the atmosphere without any fear or developing problems or situations. Yes, I do feel that this was quite plentiful in self information as well as self care. Let's do one more hard fought for comprehension example. Hi there. I'm really coming into this building without having any liquids within me, as well as food for me to have a stance. So right now, I'm just trying to get in my head. Okay. I hope you're doing okay for yourself too. Yes, I am okay. I just am in that moment. I'm doing quite a bit of thinking, maybe doing a little bit of overthinking. Well, it happens. But I'll get back on that train. I just need a little space. Yeah, I think I'm quite ready to settle in somewhere cozy. But it will get there. I just have to make it through these 8 hours. Maybe. Okay, that one was a little rocky, everybody. It was a little unbalanced. I think your head really has to be involved in providing comprehension examples. It's a complex ability, I really must say. So, with that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and depart from this live show. And I do feel good about it. So, it just may get posted. This is quite unlisted at the moment because I know that it was me getting back on my training wheels with everything that comes with comprehension, interacting with people on a daily basis, whether it's answering questions or training others or actually receiving training from someone else, as well as doing certain assessments towards certifications and meeting deadlines. All of that is something that I do throughout my day. And a lot of times it can become overwhelming. But they always say when you take on a little bit too much, you can always let yourself know when enough is too much and give yourself a step towards improvement. So, yes, I'm definitely taking that all in by the plenty. I do thank you. I'm quite sure that I'm somewhere around the lines of maybe distant, distancing myself from a good connection. So I will leave it at that. Thank you. And I'm just happy that I was able to inspire myself again to go back with these comprehension, effective videos. They really helped me find better placement. Now I just have to learn how to input and insert these exercises into my daily life, as well as my other videos on YouTube. And I'm quite sure that I will see quite a bit of improvements. Sometimes when you feel tempted by certain gaslighting as well as intimidation, you can find yourself not using every bit of comprehension that you build throughout mental evaluations as well as exercise self exercises and self evaluations. So that's something to definitely take into consideration. Okay, everybody, this has been done on no coffee and no liquid. So, ooh, what a strength in the morning. I'm working my brain. So, I will be seeing you all soon. Have a great day and stay strong. Bye bye.